Sweet. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me. Great. It's going great. Things are going great tonight. What I was saying while my mic was muted. This is a classic. This is a classic app already. As I get Michael Bilo on the horn. Trying. My audio box completely died. So everything was doubled. I was getting doubled audio, which is not good. Not good for me, not good for you. All right, here we go. I'm almost ready. I'm going to add in Mr. Bilo. And then we can add in Rich Devletyan, who's waiting patiently. And I won't be able to hear his music, but you will, and that's all that matters. Turn up Bilo's volume while we wait for him to connect. Here he comes. Here's the man himself.
Hello.
There he is. Can you talk so I can hear you?
Hello.
Yeah, you got to talk into the microphone. All right, this is a banner. It's a banner day for the Dark Matters. Can you keep talking though, so I can get your level and know that this is working?
Yes.
All right, cool. Thanks.
This is the darkest of the matters.
This is the darkest of the matters is when your Scarlet
Slightly
8i6 decides to not work anymore, and you realize you have to probably buy a new box. All right, I see Rich Devletyan here.
Open this guy. Come on. Do the thing.
Gonna connect to Rich. Now we're gonna make the magic happen. Oh, I hear it. It sounds so good. I just need to oh, he's coming to you live. Okay. Just gonna bring Rich up here. This is his live music coming to you from his house in Silver Lake, California. Oh, listen to that. I had it. There it goes. What other show, despite the fact that it starts 15 minutes late because the host's audio gear blows up, has live music during this pandemic? I don't even have the chat. I gotta pull the chat up. I've got nothing. I'm flying blind here. You know, like pilots, they have an instrument rating where, like, if you're flying through clouds, you have to be able to fly even if you can't see anything because, like, you might be upside down and not know it. Did you know that, Mike?
No, not at all.
Apparently, if you're in like clouds or something, you could be flying upside down and not even notice. True fact.
I mean, wouldn't the screaming passengers suffering from the effects of gravity pulling them upside down?
No,
in their
because
seats?
you would not.
What?
You would not know. You would not know in the plane that you were upside down. I don't understand why. I haven't looked that hard into this.
That's fucking impossible.
It's not
There's
impossible.
no way.
It's not impossible. I read about it. Here we go. Ice Cream Cone saying it's VFR. I've got the chat up. The clouds are starting to dissipate.
VFR?
VFR. I assume that's a plane thing. All right, welcome to Dark Matters. We did it.
I love plane things.
I gotta figure out what happened with my speaker. Anyway.
Hunty, giving us a reference to Flight with Denzel Washington, a very bad movie.
Didn't he get an Oscar nomination for that?
Did he? He carried a movie that is utter shit. So good on him.
I haven't seen it. God, I love this music. Let me try. Check. We're here. We did it. Deb Jones saying that she was the script supervisor on training day. Welcome to Dark Matters, everybody.
Welcome
We're here.
to Dark Matters.
We're clear. We're on the ear. Visual flight rules. Thank you, Ice Cream Cone. You know, my birth dad was a pilot. It's a cocaine pilot. We thought we had Ted Cruz's cell phone number. Deb Jones Talking Shop saying get Ted Cruz on, but it turned out it was just his office number. Should we call it anyway?
Yeah, we should call it. Ted Cruz, man.
Oh, we gotta
It's
change.
tough. It's very
Here's
tough.
how blind I am right now. I've got to change the. I haven't changed the streaming title, so apparently it's called One Fish. Apparently, if you look at this, we're called One Fish, Two Fish. Should we just keep it as One Fish, Two Fish?
I mean, who doesn't love one fish, two fish? So I don't know. I'm hovering over the stream and not being able to. It doesn't show anything for me. Twitch is being strange for me tonight.
There we go. A lot of strange things. Hey, I just changed it. A lot of strange things happening tonight. Strangeness is in the air.
It's true. This is true.
Erase this. We should do a Dr. Seuss, Dark Seuss. That's actually just my life as a dad.
I saw you sent me a video of Oscar hacking today. It was beautiful.
Yeah, Oscar mashing the keys.
Yeah. Did you like identify the letters, or is he just having fun?
I mean, he knows all the letters, but he doesn't know how to type. I mean, he could type one letter at a time, but he was just mashing the keyboard, and then I just I called it hack the mainframe. All right, we're gonna call Ted Cruz's office. What do we want to say to Ted Cruz's office? I mean, there's so many things to say.
There are so many things to say. I mean, this week. You know, he was big into sedition for a guy who has no respect for him. That's tough. It's tough to get when you really stick your neck out for someone who does not give a shit about you.
Yeah, you or your dad. Like, he didn't just insult you
dad.
and your wife, but your fucking dad. We should have the Zodiac Killer call him.
We should, because a lot of people have accused Ted Cruz of being the Zodiac Killer, but it's not true.
All right, I'm gonna call this is his office now. You know what I gotta do?
Thank you for calling the Central Texas office of U.S. Senator Ted Cruz. We are currently unavailable at this time. Please leave a brief message with your name, phone number, email address, and zip code. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey, Ted. This is. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hi, Ted. This is Dark Matters. This is the Dark Matter Show. We're calling to congratulate you on your work this week. I think you've endeared yourself to so many Americans, and we'd love to get the chance to talk to you. We do a show on Twitch on 10 p.m. Pacific every Saturday. So give us a call back. The phone number is 818-650-DARK. We actually have the Zodiac Killer on the show, so I think it'd be a great chance to prove that you are, in fact, not the Zodiac Killer.
Why were you so nice? What was that? I thought we were
catch more flies with honey than with vinegar.
We're not
You
gonna
know, and I would
catch
love
the.
if-
There's no amount of honey that we could catch. Ted Cruz is not gonna call our show. I mean, somebody could call our show and say they're Ted Cruz, and maybe he will. I don't know.
What? Everybody hates him.
Also, he's not gonna
every
listen
newspaper.
He's not gonna listen to that message. Somebody who works for Ted Cruz is gonna listen to that.
Yeah,
message.
but that would be that person might call us. That person might get really pissed off.
Yeah.
And that
Here's what
person
I'm
would
gonna.
be even more interested.
I've got an idea. I'm sorry.
All right.
Let's call them back. Let's appeal to the people who work for Ted Cruz, who are going to be answering the phone. Let's get them to call us. Say, hey, we know he doesn't answer this phone. You work for Ted Cruz. Call us. Tell us what it's like working for Ted Cruz.
That sounds reasonable.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently Oscar is up so late tonight, but he's watching the show right now. So, hi Oscar.
Oh,
That's right.
hi Oscar.
That's right. My 2-year-old's up at 10:30 at night. Got to scroll past the picture of Bilo's weird finger. I also have a phone number, a personal cell phone number of a congressman from Oregon who supported the what do we call it? Insurrection in Congress. I found his cell phone number. We could call him.
Insurrection. Sedition.
Thank you for calling the Central Texas office of U.S. Senator Ted Cruz. We are currently unavailable at this time. Please leave a brief message with your name, phone number, email address, and zip code. Thank you.
Oh, hi there. We're calling back from the Dark Matter show. We realize now, we know Ted is not going to pick up the phone or listen to these messages, but we'd be really interested in hearing from you, whoever, in his office has to go through all these calls. I'm sure there have been some angry ones. I'm sure there have been some supportive ones. So it would be really cool to hear from somebody working in that office what it is like to work for Ted Cruz. So if you give us a call, we're at area code 818-650-3275. That's 818-650-3275. And we want to hear from you. All right, thank you. And you have a great... Well, it's the middle of the night here, so probably the morning when you get this. All right.
Yeah.
I don't
God
know.
bless.
I don't know. I don't think that did anything. We've got a call. Dark Matters.
That's the problem with
We had a call and
This
then
is
they hung up on us. Should we call him back?
Oh man, I bet it was Ted Cruz.
I think. Let's call him back. It's not letting me. Oh well. Well, if you just try to call us back, because I couldn't connect for some reason. This is going great. We've got open phones
this
tonight.
This is one of our most well produced episodes of all time.
Wouldn't it be cool to get somebody who works for Ted Cruz? What do you think it's like working for Ted Cruz?
Ted Cruz is like people seem to. He's supposedly quite smart. I've heard like the from people in the law who say like he's actually very smart. I don't know if that really makes up for it, but
No. Only you would try to claw out of being a monster by saying it's okay because they're smart. Only you. All right, our caller has called back.
oh, thank God.
Dark Matters.
Hello.
Welcome. This is, you're on Dark Matters.
Yeah. So, I am from one of the ones from RoboBilo there. I've been always trying to catch it again, but you only do it at night.
That's right. Oh, so you had called during the Robo Bilo show when I did a Robo version of Michael Bilo. Here, I'll put the logo up for you guys. Well, thanks for calling us back. What are you up there? What are you up to there?
Yeah.
Honestly, I was just listening to some music, and then I got the notification that Dark Matter was streaming.
And we certainly are.
We weren't for a little while.
Yeah.
We've got a caller in the chat, a chatter in the chat asking what music you were listening to.
Tool.
Tool.
Actually.
Tool.
I believe it. So what's going on, caller? How was your New Year's?
Good. Ooh, I don't know why, but I just got terrible feedback. It was good. Neighbors were being dicks and setting off mortar rounds on the ground, so the street is all fucked up.
They were setting off
Is that
mortar,
just like a is that
mortar
a
rounds?
firework, or is that a literal like a war weapon?
No, you know the tube ones that are supposed to go high up in the air and then go off?
Yeah.
They weren't putting it in the tube or anything. They were just lighting it on the ground and running off.
What part of the country do you live in that people are letting off mortar rounds into the ground?
Arizona.
Arizona. Ah, beautiful.
Yeah. People are just absolutely fucking stupid here, not gonna lie.
Yeah, what's it like on the ground there in Arizona? Like, what's some of the stupid stuff that you've seen?
I've quite really seen somebody driving down the road missing 2 wheels. I've
Missing 2 wheels?
seen quite just forcing the front of the car into the ground, running on the rims. Or the
Jesus
brakes, actually.
Christ.
We've had many people asking what Tool album you're listening to. They're Wrapped.
A lot of Tool fans in the chat.
The new one.
The new one. Yeah, it's the Mike Birbiglia Tool collaboration. The new one. Being a dad.
Actually,
It's just Tool.
Fear
It's like
inoculum.
Tool, like burp, 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 burp. That's Mike Birbiglia, like, being a dad, that's my Mike Birbiglia impression. It's not much of an impression.
It's pretty good.
My
Yeah.
wife writes poems. That's my Mike Birbiglia impression. This is a poem that my wife wrote.
Jesus Christ.
Probably.
Is his wife like a known poet?
I
or is
think
it
she's
just-
known now because
is she
she's
just
his
a-
wife and
a
he
poet?
put her in his show.
Hmm.
You know how that works. That's like how our wives are famous
Or
now.
just a poet and then a poet that's the wife of a famous person. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is there any other way to get famous as a poet these days? I don't know. Give us a call, 818-650-3275.
If you know how to become a famous
Give us your
poet,
poems. Read
let
us
us
your
know.
poems. Caller, do you have a favorite poem before I let you go?
Not really.
All right. Well, you keep on listening, and we're so glad that you joined us, and keep on listening and calling. You have a good night.
Okay.
All right. Did you like my Mike Birbiglia impression?
I loved it. I loved
Thank
it.
you.
This
That was what I
the
wanted to
type
hear.
of content that Dark Matters really needs in 2021
Yeah.
is more impressions
Oh.
of Michigans.
I had to download these photos of your weird finger. We should ask the chat if they
I'd
want
love
to
to
see
hear
your weird
your
finger.
John Mulaney if you've got one.
I don't have a Mulaney. I could probably try one, but... All right, we've got another caller. They've been on hold for a little while. I don't want to leave them hanging. Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
Hello?
Hello, this is Dark Matters.
Hello? Yeah, hi. Yeah, this is kind of awkward, like I don't really know how to launch into this, but, my name's Mia, and, I, don't know if I should say my last name or not, but, I've kind of made a splash, and I just feel like I need to, let people know where I'm at and what's going on and who I actually am and everything. So I think people are referring to me as Soho Karen, which is whatever. It's whatever.
So you're the person who was on Gail King.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, virtually-
assaulted
virtually.
a black teenager.
sure. Yeah.
in
I
a
was
hotel?
thrown on the ground. Like, I definitely walked away injured. I just want that to be known. But yeah, that's me.
Well,
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
what are you sorry for?
I'm sorry that my apology didn't really come through, and like, and I said it to Gail, like, I am a super sweet person, and yeah, it's just, again, like, I just want to kind of just question, like, what is the story that's being told here, and like, who am I in this situation? Like, I'm a 22-year-old girl, like, I was very uneasy, and like, I just don't think it's a crime that I just asked her if someone had my phone, or, questioned if they had my phone. So, but I am sorry. I could have been nicer. But I am super sweet.
And you've come to.
You could have been. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm
Go
just
ahead,
saying. You first stop was Gail King, and your second stop was This Is Dark Matters. I'm really interested in that. Why you chose us now for your, I guess it's your second apology.
Well, I just, I'm in New York right now. I'm confined to a hotel room with my mom, and I just was on the fucking internet, and I don't know. I just found you guys on Reddit, and I just decided to call. So, like, yeah, that's all I have to say about it. So, I mean, a lot of people want to talk to me. So, I'm glad you guys are excited about it. So,
a lot of people want to, are trying to understand. Now, well, one of the things that I saw, you were in your interview with Gail King, is your hat.
Oh, my daddy
You're wearing
hat?
your daddy hat. Can you explain what that hat means?
It's just a fucking boss ass vibe. Like, it's just daddy vibes. Like, I mean, I don't even really know why I should need to explain that. It's just a fucking hat that says daddy on it. Like, I'm a 22-year-old girl. Like, I'm here. I'm doing my thing. Like, I'm wearing my fucking hat.
Would
you have a problem with daddies or something? Is there something wrong with, like, using the word daddy?
I don't know. I mean, I think, like, why wear that? Why wear a hat at all? Or if you're gonna wear a hat, why wear one with words on it?
I mean, Southern California, like, I'm trying to protect my skin. Like, is that, I have really sensitive skin. My dermatologist told me to just, like, always wear a hat if I'm going to be outside. Like, I'm wearing a hat even in the video of, so, like, that I wear hats. Like,
it sounds like you kind of have somebody for every ailment, if that makes sense. Like, you also had a lawyer there with you in your Gail King interview. And
yeah.
She didn't talk at all.
No, she's also my mom, and I told her to be quiet.
And is that the kind of relationship that you have with your mom, where you can? Because if I told my mom to be quiet, she would flip out at me.
Well,
Sharon Bilo would flip out at you.
Yeah, she would.
You're not daddy.
I'm not in my family. No.
Yeah. I wear the daddy hat.
I didn't realize that was a concept, but yeah, you the daddy hat. No question about that.
Yeah. I'm a girl. I'm a 22-year-old girl, but I just Yeah, I feel bad. And like, again, I'm super sweet. I think
But you tackled a teenager.
I
Is that
was
sweet?
really nervous, and I kind of like had a blackout moment, and I just like all I could think about is my family's going to be so worried if they don't hear from me, and I need my phone. They're going to be so worried. Like, you don't know my family.
Well, I sort
Yeah.
of know your mom at this point, and she sounds like you treat her pretty poorly.
Oh, Pigeon Mancer, thank you for the subscription. That's right. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe. Just like Pigeon Mancer, you get a Prime subscription, and then the Pack Theater gets some cash money. Big ups for that. Caller, we've got some urgent questions
sure.
from the chat. They want to know, first
Okay.
off, your preferred bassist in the band Tool. Is it Paul D'Amour or Justin Chancellor?
I have no idea what you're asking me. I don't know what any of that means.
Okay, great. And then Ice Cream Cone asking, do you think Rush can continue without Neil Peart?
What?
All right, thank you,
I mean-
caller. Thanks for giving us your exclusive interview. I feel really good about that. I don't know how I feel about
Yeah,
you.
I just don't know I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just like need to take control of the narrative, and I just, yeah, that's why I just felt like this was the right platform for me right now. So
Thank you. That's
Bless
right.
you.
All right, I'm gonna let you go, caller. Thank you. And that's right. If you need to take care of, why don't we do this? If you want to take care of the narrative, give us a call at 818
Give us a call.
650-3275.
You control
Bilo.
the narrative. Don't let the narrative control you.
That's right.
Thank you, Deb Jones, for the bless you.
All right, I just remembered. We have an email from the Tooth Man, and we also have Bilo's weird finger. Which one
We do.
should we look at first? I'll let
I
the chat
mean-
decide. Bilo's weird finger or the Tooth Man. Which one will we look at first? Let us know in the chat. Give it a couple minutes. Dark Matters. Got one vote for finger. One vote for Tooth Man. Dark Matters.
Oh, hey, it's me. I just want to be here for the Tooth Man.
Oh, I see. All right, I'll put you back in the queue. That was Hunter. We've got some Tooth. Everybody's saying Tooth Man first, finger later. Should we give the people what they want?
Wow.
Sorry,
Give the people
Bilo.
what they want. The finger might be an after the madness thing.
If
you know?
hold on. I'm going to put us on the right, and then I'm going to lose Rich for a second.
Warning. This show contains
We're
graphic
gonna hear the
language.
intro to the show. All right, Lordy. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh man.
It's the whole thing. Look at Rich back. Here it is. Boom, baby. Don't want to lose that music. Gosh. All right, here we go. Got this email from the Tooth Man. Oh, we can't see Bilo. Lord.
Oh my God. Or is that just because I'm too dark?
It's both, I think. Firefox. Here we go. Boom! The browser window. Production value. We've got it here on Dark Matters.
We do.
What about here we go? Oh yeah. All right. So here's the email from the Tooth Man. Oh, I can't resize the window. Oh my god. Reflexos do mio bloco de notas. Let's get on our deep L translator here. Which means reflections from my notebook. Well, that's nice.
Nice.
This is a long.
Wait,
look at this.
sorry. There we go. Okay, I just saw it on the stream now.
Look at this long email here. And I really like this attachment that the Tooth Man sent. coded message.jpg. So here we go. Let's copy this and put it. Should we do a reading?
Of course.
And this email, like the Toothman, for those of you just tuning in, the Toothman has been emailing us since September with pictures of teeth, coded messages, and most of the messages are in Portuguese. We do not know who the Toothman is, so this is the latest message. This one is sent with Happy Holidays and New Year, and just for a moment, a feeling of peace. So very nice sentiment there, but let's see what the rest of the message says.
Yeah. Is the Toothman friend or foe? You know, we've never really answered.
We don't
the
really
question.
know. Other Duck asking, hasn't it been a bit since the Toothman email? That's right. We haven't heard from the Toothman. I would say maybe 5 or 6 weeks. I was worried perhaps he had left us. So maybe this will give us a clue. Here we go. I'm gonna resize you, Philo. Live in this. Oh my God, we're gonna live in this view. Do you wanna do your best Toothman voice and read it?
Yeah. Frankie A. Michael.
All right, stop it. Just read it yourself.
Wait, I can't read this.
You can't read it?
Did you want me to read it, or I thought you said you didn't want me to read it.
I didn't want you to read it in that whatever voice you were doing.
Oh, I see. You object to the voice, but
Yes.
you found the reading itself acceptable.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I mean, I didn't love that voice myself, you know.
Yeah, look, we all swing and we all miss. I think everybody has already read it off the screen, but let's just read it anyway for the listener.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Frankie and Michael, those last 2 months were strange. It's good to have received correspondence from you, although I haven't been able to answer so far. There is some good news. I'm not in prison anymore, or at least not in the same prison. This new place is less comfortable, but cleaner. Things seem less dangerous. I don't know the intentions of my new captors. I just know that they rescued me, and they are not dentists. Of that, sure.
Okay, can you read the rest of
I'll
it now in
explain
the
as much as
voice
I
that
know.
you were doing before?
Began. In the beginning, I was labeled as useful, and this provided me some protection. I had pleasure in this. Steven and that dental march cult of his finally caught me, but someone above him wouldn't allow him to kill me. Food was scarce, and beatings were less common. All the electronics were seized. I can't scroll.
I scrolled it for you. It's probably just on a delay.
Yeah. Also, if you go to just close the thing at the bottom, I can read more.
Oh, you can see. There you go. There's the rest of it.
Still not showing up for me on the
You
stream.
don't see it
for
on
some
the
reason.
on the stream. I see it on the stream. Should say eventually.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Finally. Eventually, the water was.
No voice. You gotta do the voice.
Oh shit! Oh man. Oh, okay. So it's just my stream is like slow for some reason. Eventually, the water was cut off. I began to think that we had been abandoned to starve to death, or find creative ways to end this nightmare. 2 mysteries remained. The lights were still working. I assumed it was for one person, but and occasionally they still brought food. But, shoot, where is this? The lights are still working, and I assumed it was for one person, and occasionally we were still brought food. Usually a cup of something watery and brown that I hope is a poor attempt to stretch a soup and a piece of hard bread. By my estimates, around December 21st came with a tray with food that included a small piece of... And I just have to refresh the stream because I can't.
Okay, I'll just read it. A small piece of bacon and a pill, probably cyanide. This would be our last meal. I don't know how many took this out or even how many were still alive at this moment. I refused. Death and I are too known to fear it. Someone is coming. I must go. I will write more when I can. Please tell me, how's your show? Besides, I've heard rumors of a coup in America. Is that true? Donald Trump was finally deposed? That's how he ended it. There.
So, the Tooth Man seems to have some knowledge of the news
from wherever He is at. Hold on. How do I?
Yep.
I just want to translate. I'm gonna ask him what his favorite Tool album is.
Dark Matter's always asking the hard-hitting and important questions.
Well, what should we say back?
Is Tool a band that I would
Well,
enjoy?
That you would enjoy?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really like metal music, do you?
No, not really.
Do you like grunge? I mean, let's a similar band. Do you like Nine Inch Nails?
Also, like, never really listened to Nine Inch Nails.
Or what's another band that's similar to Tool? Mr. Bungle?
Mr. Bungle?
Yeah,
I mean, that sounds like a great band.
it's a good band. Perfect Circle. That's the guy from Tool's other band.
Oh, I've heard of that band, but again, like, never. I don't think I ever heard a song by this band.
All right, what should we say to the Tooth Man? Let's start. He asked how we were doing.
Yeah, seems polite to give him a response to that.
So what should we say? I don't have a mic holder. I'll just hold it in my armpit like this. We're glad to hear you're alive. What should we say about our show? I mean, how has our show been going? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Has our show been going good? Okay. Some moments of greatness amidst a lot of meandering. I mean, I don't know.
I think that's a fair assessment of the
We're
show.
glad to hear you're alive. Our show is also alive.
Our show is also this
Alive,
is true.
barely.
It's not barely alive. We've let's give him some of the highlights, some of the things that we've
Okay,
we've
what
really
have we
enjoyed
done?
over the past.
What have we done over the past 6 weeks? We prank called the Creative Artists Agency, an old lady
We did.
who works for the Creative Artists Agency.
What else did we do?
What did we do?
On recent shows?
God, I don't even. Everything's a blur to me. What have we done?
It is hard to.
We had
I do
multiple
feel like
Jesuses on the show.
we did. That was wonderful.
Zodiac
we
Killer.
learned the true meaning of
We
Christmas.
did Shame
from them.
on You.
That's right, and we got our first call from an angry mom.
We also accidentally called a teenager, and his mom called us back angry. Another woman threatened to sue us. And
To
we
sue
had
us?
to take
Yeah, that was crazy.
episode down. What else should we say? All right. Enough about us. Our viewers want to know. What's your favorite album by the band Tool? Okay. What else?
And we should thank him for the coded message, or thank him for the coded message. Wink, wink. And
we gotta look at the coded
look
message.
forward.
JPG. We didn't even look at that. Let's look at the coded
Yeah.
message before we write back. We didn't even look at the coded message.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Coded message.jpg. Hold on. Got it.
Is the Toothman trolling us? I bet is it a real coded message or is it?
Well, I think we probably
are
have
we
to run
gonna-
it through the whatchamacallit again. All right, so here's coded message.jpg. It's just a 3D image of a tooth. So what do we do now? We run this through the steganography. Is that what it's called?
So I think that's correct. Yeah.
So we've been, for those of you who, steganography is this process where you can encode a secret message inside of an image. So the Toothman has used that with us before. So I'm going to upload coded message.jpg. It's a very, very overt. Oh, that was to encode. I've got to do decode. Should we? Oh, we should send a coded message back. That's too much effort. All right, so we're going to decode the coded message. Here's the hidden message. I don't see anything in here. It just looks like a bunch of characters. I can't make this bigger. Why don't I just I can highlight it and copy it. I don't know how to make it bigger. I don't see anything in here. Hold on. How do I get like a giant blank text window? I'll just Google that.
In like on a Mac.
Well, no, I want to do it in a browser so that I can show it without having to load a thing. I don't see anything in these characters here, though, that makes me think that there's a message encoded in here. Just scrolling through. I know you can't really see it. I don't see any letters or any characters. All right, I'll just put it in a text doc so everybody can see it. Just bear with me.
Yeah, these are. Well, is there any words in there?
No. Hold on, I'll pull it out. Okay. I gotta. Right, here we go. Do. Here it is. So this is the text. I don't really see anything in here.
It's a little bit disappointing. I'm not totally surprised.
But I don't see any numbers or binary code. I do see dollar signs. I don't know. Here, I'll scroll to the top.
Is there what about like the EXIF data on the
EXIF data? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try the EXIF data. I gotta open another program. Okay, well hold on. If I do this guy, I think I can do window, tools. How do I see the info? There's like a little info toolbar. I forgot how to do that.
If you go to
inspector,
like, go to
is that what it is?
info.
It's not going to show.
Yeah.
If I what?
If you just like open the file on your desktop and you go to right click and get info, that'll give you information.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm doing that right now. Desktop. Or where did I download it? Downloads. Getting the info.
This is
quite
a beautiful.
I think they saw Mike. Get info, JPEG image. Last opened. Created. It's not giving me anything. J-Flash 10 saying, are we sure it's not just the tooth? No?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the game he's playing. He's calling it coded message, but maybe it's not a coded message.
Just a
regular message.
Just a joke. It was a very detailed message.
It was. All right, let's finish our email to the Toothman. What about the contrast? All right. What does that mean? Could it be in the colors? I don't know. I don't think so. All right. Do I need to open Photoshop? Is that what we're doing here?
Seems like a good idea to me.
Shayflash10 thinks it's a red herring. I'm leaning that way. You know, this could be like the Zodiac Killer's cipher. It could be, you know, one of those unsolved. I mean, let's just bring it into Photoshop. That'll be the last. I'm also having this weird problem with my mouse on my computer where the mouse just... I thought it was the battery in the mouse because it's acting like a mouse that needs a new battery.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not. Like the mouse keeps disappearing every 2 seconds. Hope my computer's not dying. Okay. Let's add. Let's take a look at Photoshop here.
Sometimes, other duck says sometimes the text is hidden in .txt files inside the image.
How would we do that?
Which, don't know.
Here's my Photoshop window. Oh Lord, got a lot of I got a lot of panels in here. Okay. I mean, what should we do to it? We can invert it. That's a classic. And that's not really going to do anything. It's just going to give us a weird tooth. I don't really know what we would discover here. I can... Oh, I just farted.
That's great. That's great.
We could increase the contrast. I think that's what Hunty was talking about. I don't see anything hiding in there. Oh, take the coded message JPEG, rename it coded message.txt or something, and then open it. All right, let's try that.
I mean, that's interesting.
All right, let's try that. I'm going to duplicate it.
Creepy.
Okay, I'm going to open this now. Okay, I don't see anything in here. It's just a bunch of gobbledygook. Can put this up now. No, this is the original. This is the original gobbledygook. Hold on. I'm going to put up another window. There's got to be a better way to do this. Okay, coded message. So this is what this one looks like. This is if I just open the image file as text. It looks like this. And I'll make it bigger. I don't really see anything. I'll change it so that I can make the font bigger. I don't really see anything that stands out to me here.
Other ducks saying check the end of the message or do a search for ones and zeros next to each other.
Okay. Search for the number 10. Oh! There's a string of ones and zeros. Wait a second. Other duck. How would you know to do this? Are you the tooth man? There's a whole bunch of ones and zeros here. Other duck, are you the tooth man? You'll see, I don't think it's popped up on the stream yet. Because I don't see it. Oh, you know why? You can't see it because it's at the bottom of the window's too long. But check this out. Here it is.
This is amazing.
Look at this. All right. Well, now I guess we go back to our binary.
Wait,
Okay.
I don't.
Other ducks saying they are not the tooth man. They're just interested in steganography. Interesting. Well, okay. Let's see. So that was binary code. It looked like.
I'm still not seeing it on the stream. The ones and zeros.
Oh, I pulled it off. Hold on.
All right.
I'll put it back up. Here's the ones. Do you see the ones and zeros?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, so here's I've got a binary. This was at the bottom of the file, so I'll scroll up. If you see this file here, it's just a whole bunch of gobbledygook, like, random letters. But at the bottom, there's this binary code, ones and zeros, so I'm going to paste that here. We've got this is some website that translates the binary. Oh, wait. No, this was just a text to binary converter. I want the opposite. Here we go. Boom. Translates. Okay. And this looks like we got something here in Portuguese. Desculpe, now, tive, tempo, para, nenhuma, mensagem codificada.
The text is still, or the binary is still in front of the window that you translated.
Oh, I think your stream
Am
is
I just really-
behind.
This
I think you are, because on next to my
all right,
chat,
I'm gonna-
it's
I'm just gonna look at it on my phone, I guess, because this is.
yes, I'm sorry.
sucking. No, it's not.
There's probably a way to fix this, but I don't know how. Okay, so I'm going to do a new translator window, and we'll see what it says. This is fun. I like puzzles. I like easy puzzles. This is like when I play video games. Pigeon Mancer saying they think they know how to decode the rest of the gibberish. Well, please. Oh,
amazing.
no.
We've never made this much progress.
Sorry, I didn't have time for any coded messages, is what it says in Portuguese. Oh, come on. All right, Tooth Man, you got us.
Oh man.
You got us, Tooth Man. Oh, man. All right. We just got, I believe we got pwned. Did we get pwned by the Tooth Man?
Possibly. I did love that letter. I really. There was a lot going on there.
Yeah. All right. What should we? Okay. So here's what we've written. We're writing back to the Tooth Man. It says, "We're glad to hear you're alive. Our show is also alive. We prank called an old lady who works for the Creative Artists Agency a bunch of times. We also accidentally called a teenager. His mom called us back, angry. Another woman threatened to sue us, and we had to take that episode down. All right. Enough about us. Our viewers want to know." Oh, we had a caller, and then they disappeared. What's your favorite album by the band Tool? Right, we've got a call.
Yeah.
Dark Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
So I'm Pigeon Mancer in chat. So
You are Pigeon Mancer.
yes, the one who just subscribed with Twitch Prime not that long ago.
Oh, well, thank you very much for
Fantastic.
that.
So I was saying the whole thing back then with Cicada. I was going back through and looking at all the encryption thing a while ago with the Cicada thing, and one of the ones looked like how you would solve it is you would find entity names for the symbols, take the first letter from the entity names of the symbols, and then paste those onto a Word document or something, and then it would just keep on going until you would find a message, and then that would probably be another encryption.
I
I don't think it is, since the binary.
So you're saying we could take so there's these other symbols here, and what do we do with them?
you would go through because like the Apple symbol or A, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
would-
see. I see.
Mm-hmm. And you would
So,
have to go
like-
through and... But what I'm looking, it wouldn't translate correctly. So I don't think it means anything. I think it's quite literally gibberish.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, it did have the
is still
binary
a-
code at the end.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but what you're saying is you could just so like this Apple symbol or some of these random symbols that you can translate those into letters or numbers or something.
Yeah.
I see. So you could type that, you could hide that in the text, and then that could be converted into letters and numbers too. Then how would we know which section
Yeah.
to do that with?
It's usually just all the symbols, but I don't think this would translate correctly because what you're showing is a bunch of parentheses.
Yeah,
So
it would just be the same thing over and
plus
over
with the
again.
binary code, meaning I don't have time for encoded messages. I don't think this means anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's an interesting. But I think in the future, that's like another interesting technique we could use.
Mm-hmm. And I've had to decode stuff like that, and it's a pain in the ass to decode and write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
It
it's
would be-
quite
it would
literally
be-
looking through.
It would be an even better own if there was in fact a decoded message in here.
Yeah.
That the Tooth Man said I didn't have time to write one, and it still was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should.
I don't know how. I mean, it looks like gibberish.
But then again, it would honestly be sucky if you went through, translated it all, found out it's another encryption, encrypted it, and then just says, haha, I wasted your time.
Yeah. It could very well say that. That's.
But you know what? That would be. It wouldn't be a waste of time. We would have solved the Tooth Man's riddle, and that by itself is well worth it.
Yeah. But yeah, I honestly love decoding encryptions, stuff like that. So
Well, you're hired.
I'll be in chat sometimes, and if another encryption comes along, I'll help.
All right. Thank you. That would be awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for the subscription.
Welcome. I'll let the cars go.
All right. Good night. All right, we're gonna lose Rich here. It is late. It's 11:15. Now I'm just gonna put on fake Rich. Boom. Oh yeah, Pigeon Mancer is officially on retainer now. All right, should we look at your weird?
There we
Wait, we
go.
gotta finish our message to the Tooth Man first.
Yes.
Should we just say? I'm just gonna stick this in my armpit again. We hope you'll have time for more encoded messages soon. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Dark Matters. Does that sound good? And then should we put a
That
PS?
sounds great.
Bilo has a finger infection. Alright, that's what I'm gonna send. I feel like these translations are really good.
Yeah. I mean,
Here we go.
that company
Sending it.
is I think doing pretty well.
Are they doing well? Do people pay for it? I'm literally ignorant.
They they at least seem to have something functional, which is a lot more than most tech companies can
I
say.
can't find. Oh, here it is. Is it this one? I'm trying to find. There it is. I couldn't find the. Oh, we should have said "Love Always, Dark Matters." I'm sorry, Deb Jones. I already sent it. Oh man. All right. Now let's look at your. Why are we going to subject the viewers to this? Oscar, by the way, I just got a message. He is watching the show still. He's going to bed right now.
Hi, Oscar.
Hi, Oscar. I
We
love
love
you. If you want to send encoded things, you can send it to darkmattersshow@gmail.com. Bilo, can you type that in the chat?
I can.
I'm
absolutely.
going to put these finger pics up. Oh, I think I actually already did this. Hold on. Not that one. Nope. 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 It's this one. Nope. All right, never mind. Forget me. Do boo do boo 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 do boo boo do boo. Okay, here we go. Also, is this just a way to give me the middle finger?
Huh. It's not the middle finger though. It's my ring finger.
Oh, it is your ring finger? No, it looks like a middle finger.
Does look
There's
like
two.
my middle
There's
finger, but
two
it's in
fingers.
fact
There's
my-
two fingers to the
my-
left of it. Hold on. In this photo, there's two fingers to the left of it. How is it your ring finger?
It's
The photo is reversed?
my ring finger.
No, that's your pinky. What are you talking about? It's your middle finger. This picture you sent me is a
It's not-
picture
it's
of
not
your
my
middle
middle finger.
finger.
It's not my middle finger.
Is it reversed? I don't understand. Oh, it's your left. It's your left hand. I see. I'm so dumb. Okay, there's picture one. I don't understand. What is this here? What is going on with your finger? This is This is a hot topic. All right, now we can tell it's your ring finger. Fine. What's going on here?
This is my so at the end of the last Dark Matters, end of After the Matters, my finger started like killing me.
That's right.
That
was a
I think
cliffhanger.
I made some references to it. It was a cliffhanger. And yeah, it hurt, and then it like turned like a little. The next day I woke up and there was like it was a little bit green.
Ew.
And then yeah.
Why don't we have a
I called
picture
my
of that?
dad, who
Why do we have a
is-
picture of this healed finger?
It's not healed. Look at that. That's horrible. I think I do have I must have a. Where is it? You know what? I bet it's in my texts. It's in my
Yeah.
text to my dad. That's what I send to my dad. Pictures of my fucked up nail.
Yeah. Was your dad? Did you have to take an X-ray of it in order for your dad to know what it was? Is that how your dad works? Now he can only tell things if they're in like X-rays or CT scans or something.
Yeah.
Could I send
That's
your
a
dad
sad-
my CT scan?
Let's see.
Would your dad look at my CT scan? This is not as bad
I
as
don't
what
know.
happened to my foot in the Hugh Dancy swamp.
It depends.
I'm gonna send your dad my CT scan.
I wonder if I told him it was my CT scan, maybe he would look at it. But if it's yours, I don't know if he wants to open himself up to a malpractice lawsuit
From who? From me?
from you.
You think I would sue your dad?
What if you sued my dad? That would be
What
that would be a
would
big flex.
I might sue your dad just for I would sue you, but not your dad. We should sue each other.
We should sue each other. Once after we finish running for governor, we should sue each other.
All right, boom, big frames.
We should have a protracted legal battle. Frankie is litigious.
I would love to, if I had the means, I would definitely be litigious. Anybody who cut me off in traffic, anybody like that, I'd find him, I'd sue him. All right, let's flip it over. Where is my logo?
The matters.
Here it is.
We we've completed our matters, and now
Now we're after the matters.
time to see what happens.
Here it
after.
is. Hunter's with us.
Welcome.
Welcome.
That email from the Juice Man. Let me tell you, I'm in.
That's a great
And
email.
also, like, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah. I actually wanted to bring up, because we're on After the Matters. I actually just saw last night Martin Scorsese's After Hours for the first time, and I really liked it.
Yeah, I like that movie.
It's the best movie I've ever seen about how, like, a woman's death doesn't matter at all compared to the inconvenience of a white man.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Hunter. I just got a very cute video of Oscar getting ready for bed, and I have to play it.
Aw.
Hold on.
Oh, I gotta say.
How do I do this? Just save it. Some things on Mac make no fucking sense. This is from somebody who spends 20 hours a day on a computer. Not 20, 12 hours a day.
Deb, so,
Hold on, here we go. Alright. Oh, I hate when it does this too. Can I put a filter? It does it. It turns it around.
aw.
How do I? Hold on. I'm gonna rotate it. I'm gonna add a filter. I'm gonna rotate it. Right? You have to be able to do that. Scaling, sharpen, crop pad. All right, we're gonna have to watch this video sideways.
Say goodnight, Dada.
Good night, Dada.
I'm tilting my
I
head.
love you, Dada.
Yeah, for Dada.
Yeah. Mwah.
That's right. Love you, Dada. Good night, Oscar. Love you.
Good night, Oscar.
He needs a haircut so bad.
Oh,
So
I saw it for
today-
like 1 second.
You gonna watch it again? It's 10 seconds.
What's that?
It's 10 seconds long. I'll just play it again.
Say goodnight, Dada.
Good night, Dada.
Say I love you, Dada.
Yeah, for Dada.
Yeah. Mwah.
What do you think Oscar's favorite Tool album is? Should we ask him? Yeah. You know, my horrible boss worked on the movie After Hours. I think it was her first credit.
Oh, shit.
Pretty sure. Hold on.
It was just such, like, it was like watching your coked up friend tell your comedian friend's best jokes, but, like, doing it really well. It was such, like, a weird movie experience. So it was invigorating.
Yeah. Production executive on After
the
Hours.
Scorsese-
My terrible boss. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, man.
So a bag of loose lighters showed up on my doorstep today.
A what?
A bag of loose lighters.
On your doorstep, like specifically your apartment doorstep, somebody put a bag
Yeah.
of like cigarette lighters?
Yeah, I went on Amazon because I needed lighters because I was running out and I didn't want to go out during COVID. And so I ordered like a box of 10 lighters. And then
Oh,
today,
so you
yeah,
ordered this.
What do you use cigarette lighters for? Because you don't like. Do you like actually smoke instead of vapor or whatever?
Oh, wait, Philo,
I
JFlesh10 pointing it out in the chat. We never found out what happened to your finger. You never explained it.
Oh, so I don't know what happened. Like, I don't know what happened to my finger. It started hurting really badly. Oh, next day, enormous, disgusting pus-filled blister.
Ew.
Like, at first, they say it's like either a bacterial infection or a fungal infection. figure out that it's a bacterial infection, and then I like soak it, and like it bursts, and there's like a ton of pus that kind of oozes out of the side of my like the nail bed, the skin between the nail and the side of my finger.
Oh.
And it's super gross. Also, like some clear fluid, which was weird, just coming out of my finger. But apparently that was actually like good. Otherwise, I would have had to go to the hospital to have it like lanced, like and like I don't want to go to the hospital. Like the last thing I want to do right now is go to the hospital in Los Angeles, where literally, if you are like too injured in a car accident, they will not take you to the hospital anymore. They're just like let you die in your car.
Yeah, that's fun.
So anyway, trying to avoid that as much as possible. And so now I've spent like multiple hours every day.
Here's the bag of lighters. Hunter sent me a picture of the bag of lighters.
That's great. What is the sorry? I know we've been intercutting stories like a real auteur.
This is really
a piece of filmmaking. But what the fuck is the significance of this bag of lighters?
I smoke marijuana, and I often just smoke it out of a bowl, and so I use a lighter.
Okay,
and
wait. This story started as like you had a mysterious bag of lighters that appeared on your doorstep, and it ended with, "No, I ordered them and I use them all the time."
But here's the thing: is I ordered them, and like on Amazon, it looked like I was buying a packaged box of like, here's 10 lighters in like a box or a rack or something.
I see.
And no, I just got a bag full of loose lighters just sitting out in the sun outside my apartment door. It was both terrifying and gratifying. By the reason I don't smoke vape as Dolphin, although I enjoy it and prefer it, is it's more expensive, I guess.
I see.
And so you got to stretch it out, especially in a pandemic.
I got a coupon, the like CVS coupons from Vons when I went to go get like Neosporin for my finger, were for the drug place in my neighborhood. They were for
the drug
like,
place. You mean the dispensary, or like drug place makes it sound like they have more than one type of drug.
No, just the dispensary in my neighborhood was.
The drug place sounds like a Good Place parody where everybody's high on different drugs or something. That sounds like a video you would see at sketch night at the Pack Theater.
Well, the drug place kind of sounds like the honey pot things going on right now, where there are posts like, "Hey, just list your crimes." And
is that a thing?
Have you seen those?
Yeah, there was the
No,
White
I
House
haven't.
Office of Pardons on Parler, which is apparently pronounced. Apparently, they want you to pronounce it parlay.
Really?
Yes.
You know we have a Dark Matters account on Parlay. I signed us up for one just to like see what was going on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly what you think. It's not that interesting. But I was looking at the top stories on there today.
Yep.
A lot of them are like sports, like football playoffs. It's really weird. I think maybe they don't want to think about it. Hey, only 18% of Republicans supported the insurrection at the Capitol, so that's good.
That is a plus.
According to Fox News polling.
And they're the.
I mean, it's definitely a place to go to find out what Republicans are thinking. Fox News, fair and balanced, a trusted news source for all.
Yeah. You think the 5 people that Trump killed on Wednesday should be added to the 350,000 people that he's indirectly killed from COVID? Or do you think it should be a separate tally?
I feel like it's a separate tally. The other thing, and I don't know if this is, it's not really funny. It's just sort of pitiful, or pitiable maybe is more correct. But yeah, like so many. It's amazing to see just like the white supremacist movement eat itself from the inside, where like the one of the people who died, she was like I believe she was shot by a police like a Capitol police officer. Her name was Ashley Babbitt, and she was from San Diego. She was like a 15-year Air Force veteran, and then like I saw some Parler/Parlay thing that was like she's actually Antifa, and she's an actor, or like she's not really dead. Like this woman devoted her life to this thing, and then immediately she's just turned on by everyone who she loved and supported.
You think she would be their Patrick Henry or something? Like you think she would be like a hero?
Yeah.
She died trying to fight for the cause. But no, they just called her Antifa, which is still funny. Because Antifa does not exist.
So you claim.
So I claim. That's right. Man. Like, you can't go to an Antifa meeting.
Besides that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Honestly, I feel like, some senators and House members got scared that they might be in danger. Like, that's the horrifying thing. Like, these people enabled this fucker for 4 years, and now it's suddenly the last straw because they got scared. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like they all let this happen, and so the fact that they have to face with it now is just fairness.
I read that Josh, like everybody was just in the room, in like the secure room, that Josh Hawley, the senator from Missouri and one of the sort of biggest proponents of the ridiculous conspiracies about the election, was that like everybody was just so pissed at him that nobody would go near him in the secure location.
Should we call his office? Should we offer him a book deal?
Yeah.
Oh wait, Bilo, did you read Great Gatsby? I didn't read Great Gatsby.
No, I did not read the Great Gatsby for this.
I also forgot to write the foreword to the Great Gatsby because of what happened in the world this week.
Yeah, I think everybody's sort of excused from forgetting to read the Great Gatsby.
Okay, which phone number should we do? His Washington D.C. office number, or should we do his St. Louis?
One. St. Louis is probably the right one. One other thing that was great. Did you see the video of Lindsey Graham in the airport?
I did not.
Oh man, really, really worth watching. Because
let's watch it now.
People, really just chef kiss wonderful.
All right, we're calling Josh Hawley's office in St. Louis.
The mailbox of the person you are calling is currently full and cannot accept new messages.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Try
A lot
your
of
call
people
again
have that
later.
idea.
Thank you.
I did think about Brother Wax saying,
also,
why didn't we call the people who got caught that were identified. They've all been arrested. I saw today. Like all the people that were identified on social media, I saw they've all been arrested. So
Yeah.
I did get I got a cell phone number of a congressman from Oregon who voted to object to the results from one of the states. We could call him. Let's call him.
Yeah, he might be with.
This, I think, is a cell phone number. I think this is not an office number. I hate that it doesn't ring.
Hello.
Oh, hi, sorry. We were looking for Mr. Bentz.
I'm sorry. Can I take a message so I could get to him?
Yes, we're calling from Matters News Agency. We wanted to talk to him.
What time it is? Hello? Are you there?
Yes, hello. Yes, hi. We're calling
Yeah,
calling
do
from
you know what
Matters
time it
News
is?
Agency. Recording this for our purposes.
Okay. It's kind of like in the middle of the night here. Okay. What is your number, please?
Sure. It's 818 650.
Hang on. That's not working. $818. And what was the rest?
650.
818. Okay.
3275.
Okay.
And my name is Frank Bilo. I'm the head of the
later.
features
I will-
desk.
And what town are you from?
Well, we're based here in Los Angeles, California.
Okay. All right. I will get this message.
Thank you
to
so
him.
much.
Bye.
All right, I said it was on a recorded line, right? That means we're okay.
You did. It's one small step towards launching our platform.
That's right. Matters News Agency that we have now.
Shock of shock jock type.
So that
news.
must have been the wife of. So that was the wife or something of a. That's a Representative
Yeah.
Cliff Bentz, a Republican from Oregon, who objected to the electoral vote in the House of Representatives. He is one of the only ones on the West Coast that I could find. I think he probably. I mean, out of California, Washington, Oregon, I think he was the only one.
That's not
I
true.
had a
McCarthy
couple-
objected. There were definitely 4 from California who objected.
There were? Okay, I didn't do. I honestly just scrolled. I mean, he has a B last name, so I probably just scrolled from the A's to the B's. I didn't go much further. Let's call this. Oh, the problem with J Pill sent us this Jessica Martinez. It'll be impossible to find her phone number because she has like the most common name ever. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like somebody whose name is, McCarthy, you're not gonna be able to find their number. It has to be a unique name.
Can I just say something that I think is very funny?
Better be about
You
us.
told so many.
What'd you say?
You told so many fucking blatant lies, and gave her your real phone number that she can look up.
That's fine. We could be a news agency. Why can't we have a news agency?
Yeah. What are we not a news agency? Are you trying to
saying
claim,
we're-
Hunter, that this is not news?
I could attack from a different direction. For instance, I know that Frankie's name is not Frank. I don't give a shit about Frank Bilo. It's not Frank.
Yeah. Well,
He does make a good
well,
point.
Frankie Bilo sounds like a fake name, and so does my name. All right, let's call Martinez
Frankie Bilo
for
does.
assembly. This is a Whittier City Council person. I mean, this is not. It's not going to be there. This must be an office number. What should we say? Should we say we're a right-wing news organization and we want to interview her?
Absolutely, we're right wing. We're right wing for
Oh,
anybody who's
hello?
who's gonna.
Hello, this is Jessica Martinez for Assembly. If you would like to leave a message, please do so after the beep, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hi there, this is Michael Gutman from the Matters News Agency. We just wanted to talk to you. We've heard there's a lot going on, and we think it's so awesome that you were in D.C. for the big rally, and we'd love to talk to you and interview you and get a little bit more. We're at 818-650-3275. We'd love to set up an interview and talk to our new favorite representative or council member. So hoping you can call us, 818-650-3275. Okay. I think then we'll drop
what
the
this
hammer.
reminds me of is this is like the Super Bowl. We can't call it by its name. We can only call it the big rally.
That's right. The big game. We should do an official big game show. We've got some. So Pigeon Mancer sent us some binary code. I'm going to look this up. How do I bring this up?
JPL giving in
God.
the chat some that if you want to have a right wing news organization, you need to have some type of like 2000s era like X game. You have to name it after one of the X games. So
Yeah.
Newsmax, Ultra News. I would watch Ultra News.
Oh, I can't do Firefox. Let's bring this up. Boom. Turbo
I think
News.
the other neat thing is like, you need that one slogan, like the really hip slogan, like fair and balanced. Or,
Yeah.
We like you.
What about just we're right?
I mean,
We're right. All right, let's translate this binary. This has like ampersands though. Well done.
Oh shit! I think name. I'm typing it into the chat right now.
What? Marx Matters. Sure, that's our Marx Brothers podcast. Q Raw News. Oh, what about Raw Q News?
oh boy.
We will, and then our slogan would
We
be
will
we
raw- we
will
will
raw
rock
Q.
you.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
That would be good.
And
It's tough to go. It's tough to go with the complete like if you want to try to go full I don't know what you would call it.
So more you will find in this. The Dark Report. What about just Bilo? Like I was trying to find, because we were talking about maybe having like a fake, like so that we could get weird conservative people on our show. We could have a fake right-wing show, and I was trying to research like names of like right-wing radio programs, but they're all just called the person's name.
Yeah.
It's just called like the John Ratburger Show. Should we call it the John Ratburger Show?
The John Ratburger Show is hilarious. We should also talk, since this is after the batters, we should talk about some of the stuff we talked about some of the things that we looked at this week. We looked at buying time on a like a radio station, or not a radio station.
No,
but like
no,
over
a
the air
TV station. So
Sorry.
I can bring this up too. I was watching, our internet went out, so we had to watch over the air TV. This was a couple days ago. Wait, where is it? I gotta find the picture. I texted it to Bilo. It's gotta be on here. Oh, it's coming up with a question mark. Wait, here it is. Boom. Okay, so this is the message that I found. Really make you click way too many buttons in this thing. I just want to bring up a simple fucking image. I gotta click 50 buttons.
Ice Cream Cone saying call it all manners, which is my current favorite suggestion in the chat.
Okay, so this is what came on. It said the opportunity for you to broadcast your programming on this channel 24 hours per day, 7 days a week is now available. If you have any interest or would like more information, please contact Dennis Davis. I'll leave his email address out, I guess. I mean, he broadcasts it literally on the internet.
There's no need to hide that, yeah.
I mean, so that's ddavis@loop.com. I don't know if he's related to Deb Davis.
Who is Deb Davis?
That's one of Deb Jones's friends, Deb Davis.
Ah.
So I emailed him, and he said for $7,000 a month. We could broadcast on channel 14.10, which is like a sub-channel. It's not a good channel. It's not the channel that I saw the message on. It's like some sub-channel of a sub-channel. If you have a digital antenna, you could like theoretically get this channel. So I don't know, but we've been trying to explore ways to just get on like as paid programming on some random channel on TV.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Can I pitch an idea very quickly?
Please.
Can you set up right outside of a drive-in and set up a radio feed and like fuck with people trying to watch movies?
Oh, and jam the drive-in feed? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's technically, because you can actually do that. That's what pirate radio is. You can just, if you set up like a broadcast tower, you can broadcast over another station's feed. And apparently, I've actually read into this a little bit. Like the FCC is really strict about it, and it's like a felony, and you can go to prison for doing that. Like they will be able to find you. Now at a drive-in, I don't know, but they'll also know we did it because we'll be advertising ourselves.
It's true.
That's very fair.
But I mean, if we did, do it very quickly and said we interrupt this, this showing of Tenet to bring you an important message from Dark Matters.
Yeah, we should be like Max Headroom. You guys know about the Max Headroom thing, right?
Yeah, let's Max Headroom, the new Max Landis movie.
Yeah. Oh, that fucker. Did I tell you about the time I was in a coffee shop and I was working on my laptop and it was plugged in? And this guy walked in and unplugged my laptop and plugged his in, and it was Max Landis.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah. So if that's the way he treats my laptop plug, imagine how he treats human beings. And I was like, excuse me.
Did I ever tell you the story about his mom shitting on him?
No.
I assume not. I assume just like criticizing him and not actually pooping on him.
Oh no, it was this weird thing. Like back when I was in film school, like they did like a bunch of seminars back to back to back, and one of them was a woman named Deborah Nadulman, who is John Landis's wife and Max Landis's son. And half the time she was just the most
his dad's wife is his
I've
son?
ever met.
What? Sorry.
I didn't.
But she was like so mean-spirited and like so cruel, and then she just like spent like half the time talking about how it like was such a bad idea for her son to be a screenwriter, and like it was such a weird like angry rant that was directed towards the wrong audience. It was so strange. Anyway, I didn't like her, and I don't like that family, and I wish I did because I love that. No, I don't understand lineages. Okay, I think that's what I'm taking out of this.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand. When I studied the Bible when I was younger, I skipped the chapters where it said begat, begat, begat. Okay.
Fair enough. What else? What else were we talking about this week, Bilo?
We were talking about we had some good conversations.
Oh, we're gonna
about,
run for so Newsom. There's like a 50-50 or maybe even better chance that Newsom might actually be recalled, and there will be a gubernatorial, my favorite word, election next year, and I think we're both gonna run against each other.
Yeah, and we found the Secretary of State, soon to be U.S. Senator Alex Padilla, has put up the. I don't know if it sounds like a fun game show if you call them rules, but it basically put up the regulations for becoming or for entering the Senate race. And so two options. There are two ways to get on the ballot. You either need 7,000 signatures, or between 65 and 100 signatures, and
$4,200 basically.
Yeah,
I just pasted it. So I mean that's easy. What was that, Hunty?
Oh no, this is 2003 all over again after the Gray Davis thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But we're going to be on the ballot. Now, my idea, which is probably a bad idea, is I want neither of us to do any campaigning or put anything in the voter guide and just see purely on our names who gets the most votes. But maybe there's a better version of that.
It seems like it's worth running, you know?
Yeah. Like, should we just use it to advertise the show? Basically, it's a $4,000 advertisement or $8,000 advertisement for our show.
What I mean, would we be held in contempt of just the state of California?
No, why? Did you see some of the people that we had on our show that were candidates for governor the last election?
That's actually an excellent point about
or Senate.
About the candidates.
No, people can
when
vote.
When the two of you have your debate, I offer my skills as either debate coach or moderator.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. We have to debate each other, but we should debate against. See, this is the thing. With all our political episodes, we just have the people on, but we don't engage in the debate. This time, we'll actually be able to debate people.
Yes.
Like, I want to either moderate or be like Mickey in the corner. So, let me have my dream on one of those.
Should we maybe like fight each other in addition to debating, like boxing,
like boxing or a UFC fight?
Because I think people would like that.
What if we just slap? What if we just slap fight or thumb wrestle or something? I mean, can we just set? What if we just?
Saw someone say.
What?
Oh, I was just going to say, I saw someone say that we need to get off social media and really connect with people we disagree with. And I disagree with that because there's a pandemic going on.
Yeah. We should definitely put up like a soapbox somewhere. I'd love to have a soapbox and just stand in a town square. We should stand in town squares.
I do feel like a series of debates, like Lincoln Douglas type debates,
Bilo Gutman debates,
would be fun.
Should we call them Lincoln Douglas 2?
Bilo versus Gutman.
Yeah. Should we change our names to Lincoln and Douglas?
I don't know. I
Should
feel like
should we?
like
You know how some of the people have their nickname on the ballot? Could mine be Frankie Lincoln Government, and yours could be Michael Douglas Bilo?
I love it.
All right, I tried to type it out in the chat. I think I figured out the font.
And then we could get Shoe Bomb. Hunty, what did you write? By Lincoln Douglas. I can't even say it. We could get Shoe Bomb. He won't respond to our emails. I think he thinks he's too big for our britches or something.
Too big for our britches. Wow.
Yeah. And we've got big. I don't know if you've seen my britches, but they're a size extra large. Remember when we called a congressman's wife and woke her up, and then she took down her phone number?
Yep.
That's what our show has become.
That was bad.
We've gone from people who are experts on crystals to sort of prank calling a congressman's wife at 11:30 at night, but I don't feel bad. Yeah, Frost Nixon would be pretty good too. We should just call it Frost Nixon.
You should call it Nick's Frostin.
Nick's Frostin. Frost Nixon KNICKS is the name of my new Nick's blog that I'm going to start. Deb Jones saying we could sell cupcakes. Why? Because of frost, like frosting?
Oh, I guess to raise money for our it would be funny to do like a gift wrap sale to try to raise money for running for Congress.
Yeah, or should we sell? What should we sell? We should sell like what should we sell, like Gavin Newsom dartboards or something like that, or
I mean, those are obviously very fun.
Yeah,
everybody loves a good Gavin Newsom dartboard. I don't know, like Errol Weber, who we've wanted to have on the show for a while. He ran against Karen Bass. He ran as a Republican against Karen Bass in the most recent election, and lost by a huge amount. But like is continuing, the grift by announcing his candidacy for governor, and like he's raising money.
I wonder. I wish I felt comfortable being out in public, because then there are these older Asian folks who stage Trump rallies in Alhambra. They kind of stand on Main Street.
Really?
And they have Trump rallies. They all wear masks, which I think is weird. But I feel like I could get them to, slip me $20 a pop to get on the ballot if I just said the right things. It's always a group of like 40 to 50 people.
If you say you're trying to like get rid of Gavin Newsom, I think there is a political will to try, or like, I think you can get money.
If I just wear a suit,
I want to
right?
get rid of Gavin
with
Newsom.
a red tie.
Is that how you indicate that you're
Of course.
you're one of them?
That's why Donald Trump wears a red tie, right?
Yeah, he's a red token.
Oh man. Yeah. So we're gonna run for governor, we're gonna publish The Great Gatsby. And we're gonna get a TV station.
That's right. These are our plans for the week. What's interesting is that if you use that channel at $7,000 a month, like if you do it if we could just rent it to do Dark Matters, it's only like $50 or $100 a show. It's like the same cost as the theater rental.
What do you mean? It's $7,000.
Well, but I mean for that is for the entire month. Like we have no if they sold.
Oh, if we
like,
prorated it.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel
the
like
show,
we'd
like,
have
it's only-
better. We'd have better luck, like just there's like paid programming for like air fryers and shit, and like pans.
Yes.
Like, I wonder how much
Would they let
that
us
cost.
advertise?
That can't be that expensive.
In the middle of their shows. Like
What?
in the middle of paid programming, that they could sell an ad in that for Dark Matters.
Oh, like the people that are like the people that are selling the pans. We like
Yeah.
contact them and then we ask them if we can pay them to release out part of their paid programming.
Exactly.
Is this Inception?
This is TVception.
I feel like there's a lot of and the other thing that we talked about, or that I brought up as like an idea, was trying to advertise on
That was
pornographic
Sam's
websites.
idea.
That was it. Yeah, I got it because apparently this old food app called Eat24 did it, and they got really popular and like probably sold to Grubhub for a lot of money, and that was their thing. That was their move.
They advertise on porn.
They advertised on porn sites. Yeah.
Maybe we should do that for our gubernatorial race. We should advertise on porn sites. I feel like Eat24 probably had a budget though.
It's true.
You'd have to change the name to Hard Matters.
Hell yeah. Brother Wag's very upset with us that we did not read The Great Gatsby. This is, we did break a promise. We're trying to be politicians and we broke a promise. Now, in fairness,
That's true.
In fairness, I had a lot of work to do this week. I worked till midnight a couple nights this week. So and the country was being assaulted by lunatics. So those are my excuses. You can now look. I'll let you, the voter, decide whether those are fair excuses or not.
Wow. Cool. I'm looking at Deb Jones sent us a link to the M&M store where you can get personalized M&Ms.
Oh, I thought you were looking at porn.
Oh no. Just looking at M&Ms.
The thumbnail for the picture of your finger that you sent me is on my desktop now, and it looks like from the tiny photo, it looks like there's a photo of a dick on my desktop.
That's great.
I'm gonna show everybody what I'm talking about. Oh, it's cold in my office now. I don't have the heater on. Let's see here. Show you guys this.
If you did public access, if you did like this public access TV thing, what would be like the rules for music, like the way like Twitch has issues?
Well, it wouldn't be because public access is no mas. There's no more public access. So this would just be like a regular over-the-air TV channel. Like if you get an antenna now, there's like 100 channels basically that you get for free. That are because all the old broadcast channels, when they switched over to HD, they abandoned all their old channels. So now the old channels are all available. So like all these random people now broadcast on the old channels that used to be the TV channels. And also each digital channel has like sub channels. So literally anybody in Los Angeles could theoretically get our show.
Wait, so is this the thing where you're not paying as much for the broadcast as much as you're paying for the license to broadcast?
Yes, if we wanted to rent the channel from this guy. But the other thing I didn't mention about that channel that we could buy from the guy is that it broadcasts out of Ontario. So you can't get it in LA, the one that he offered us for $7,000. If it broadcasted in LA, it might be worth it, but out of Ontario, like I tried to get it here and I couldn't get it.
Did I ever tell you the time I had a movie that played in a theater so far like the corner of LA? Vilo went to it.
It's true.
it's like it was one of those things where they were trying to get it festival whatever approved,
Right.
so they had to play it in it, and they just found the deepest corner, the cheapest that one they could, and so no one could go and see it. And so I had a movie playing in LA for 2 fucking weeks, and 2 people saw it. It was the best.
Well, that's kind of like
Milo
what this
was
show is. This is sort of like the movie that played,
Yeah,
and you know, only the coolest people get to see it.
And it was in Spanish language.
What was that?
It was in the Spanish language.
Oh, that's interesting.
It was which, you know, it's just in Spanish.
Now, Hunter, you are also in a Nigerian film
Yes.
that you somehow were
there
on the
was a
crew
lot
of.
Yes. The long and short of that story is I started getting PA gigs. I started getting more PA gigs. And then at some point, the production team I kept working with realized that I was a young, aspiring writer, but who had written stuff before. And they had a script that was not safe to be filmed, but they had the money to film it. So they said, hey, you want to not work as a PA and want to work as a writer? And I said, yes, I would. And I rewrote the fucking screenplay, page 1 in 10 days, and then they translated it back into Spanish. They did subtitle it so I could follow it. I don't speak Spanish at all.
That's pretty cool.
I had to use Google Translate as a website to translate the script so I could rewrite it. It was
that's really weird. And then you translated it back?
Because I basically had to save it as a text file, save it as an HTML file, and then upload it to like Tripod, and then I then put that through because it was too many characters to translate.
Whoa.
But that hack worked because it was just translating, quote unquote, a website.
All right, Pigeon Mancer has sent us another email with another code.
Nice.
There's some binary code
Pigeon
here.
Mancer is gonna turn us into a true code breakers team.
We're gonna be like, this is gonna become a code cast. Oh, I can't find where my window. Oh, I'm in the. Oh no. Here we go. All right, so here's the binary code at the bottom of the message that we can translate. But there's also some code. Whoa. The binary code that he sent translates to a URL. OnlineTools.com JavaScript obfuscator. What is that? And then the rest of this has a whole... So there's all this code up here. Whatever this is. That's nuts. So I assume maybe we put this in the obfuscator.
Uh-huh.
Wizworld Live asking if this is Toothman business. We did get an email from the Toothman, and now one of our viewers, Pigeon Mancer in the chat, is showing us. He's walking us through some other ways to code or to encode things. So he sent us in binary this link to the JavaScript obfuscator. No, but this doesn't look like JavaScript code.
But it could be like what's called minified, which basically means they've shrunk down.
They've minified it.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know.
Text encryption, decryption that's got on here. Oh, they're saying now wrong URL. Let's try text decryption, maybe.
Hmm.
Oh, here we go. Oh, not that. Let's see. Do we get another URL here? I wish Toothman would send a dick pic too. It would probably get us permanently banned from Twitch, but you know.
That is true. We're not supposed to show any dicks on our channel.
Yeah.
I was even worried
that
we should have thought of. Yeah, my finger.
Yeah, your finger. It did look like a dick, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't understand. So I decrypted the text. I didn't see anything come out though. Looks like gobbledygook. Oh, but then it looks like it. Look at this. So I put this in here. This encrypted text, and then it says eval function return.
Yeah.
This looks like JavaScript, right?
Take that out and
take that out, like copy it.
Take out the stuff that translates into regular text, and like we should. There's like a if you go to repl.it, maybe we'll be able to evaluate it and see what the function is actually saying.
Okay. Oh, I have to sign up. I don't want to sign up.
Let me see if there's a better one.
I don't want to sign up for things. But this looks like some kind of computer. Oh, where is it? Wrong window. Some kind of computer code here. Because it says eval function.
Okay, go to repljs.com.
repljs.com. Okay. js.com. Ripple just start coding right now. Explore code snippets. What do I do?
So just start coding right now.
Start coding right now. I'm into it.
Right.
Success. Do I paste it in?
Yeah.
It says unexpected token.
Wait. Anonymous? Is that QAnon?
What?
No. Probably.
I don't know. Do I have to press enter or something between these lines or something? Says
you probably don't need enter. Like, there's got to be a way to have this. Oh, I got it.
Glad somebody's got it. I don't know what's going on right now.
Interesting. Okay, so this is basically a what you're seeing is get rid of the word eval at the beginning.
Okay.
And the opening parenthesis, because that's just saying like do this thing. So what we want to look at is what the code is actually doing.
Okay, function. Okay.
So it's making. So can you press enter after, like, whenever there's a curly brace? Can you press enter? Just so it'll be
like
easier
that.
to read.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm learning. What is a curl? Okay, so here's a curly with a. So do it after the semicolon or before?
Do it.
What is happening?
After the semicolon. Sorry, after the semicolon.
Okay. What is this? I feel like I'm in.
This is just some computer. This is just like a computer program. This is a computer program, and I can't really tell what it does right now.
What am I in right? What am I in right now? Okay, that's it.
So this is like some type of cipher, I think, defined in JavaScript.
Okay. So function packed, which is packed. Okay. So I say this says C, this says E, this says K.
C is less than A, then return nothing.
Shouldn't answer saying the Java may not work. Well, I'm interested.
Interesting. Okay, so this is in fact not. Well, I don't know. No, this is. No,
I don't know.
Probably JavaScript. I thought it was Java for a second, but no, it is definitely JavaScript.
This is Code Matters.
This is so basically what we want to like. What would be cool is let's just say let's say const f equals this function.
What?
So this is just a JavaScript thing. We'll just name a variable and can test it out and see if it
Okay. So
works. It may not work, but
what do you want me to do?
at the beginning of line 1, type const
Yeah.
f equals, and then that just write that those things.
Okay. Const f equals what?
A const space f space equals.
Says
And then-
success.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
then
So we have
what?
some function. Now we need to try to evaluate that function. So
Okay.
do f of and I am not really a JavaScript expert, so I may mess this up too.
What am I don't know what's happening right now. I guess we're coding. We're coding
Yeah.
live on the internet. That's pretty
We're
cool.
coding.
Is that cool? It's cool.
No, this is not.
I'm gonna. Cool is not the word I'd use, but very awesome.
Very awesome.
Yeah, but absolutely not cool. This is
Not
the
cool.
opposite.
I get that.
Brother Wag saying this is the part of the show when they rub one out. I think
why not?
12:18
You know what?
a.m. is not too soon. At least you're not on video. You're not tubing it. You know, that's as long as you're not
Yep.
tubing.
Yeah, as long
Tubing
as,
is what
yeah, as long as
masturbation's called
neither-
now, right?
Neither Frankie nor I is masturbating. As long as neither of us is doing
Both
it, I
of
think,
my hands
I
are in
think it's
view.
safe. Yeah. Neither of. I guess,
Ice Cream Code says this is a bad while loop. I think like that might be a coding term that I'm ignorant of.
yeah. So on line 4, there's a while loop. There's the word while. And so E C equals KC. All right.
All right, they've sent us a
So-
new. We've got a
Do you
new. Got a new code. Maybe it's a new. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Wait, do you
it's all-
think? Do you think Brother Wags, when he's like jerking off to this coding, is it like the Matrix, where at the end he can see the world through the code, and that's what he's jerking off to?
All right, we've got a new binary from Pigeonmancer. I'll do codes all day. Okay, and then
yeah,
let's test
and
some other.
Hunter, to answer your question, I have no idea. I have no idea how to respond to that.
All right, can we decrypt?
Have you? Well, you've seen the Matrix, right?
We'll decrypt it. Oh, I didn't see anything come through in the decryption. Right, so I put the binary in here. Which translated
Thank you for confirming, Brother Wags.
to this. And I tried to decrypt it, but I didn't get anything. It's not working. Oh, this is the old one that we tried to decrypt it, and it's got all this Gobbledygook. We can decode this one.
This
What decoding?
website is so weird. This online tools, they've got like a list of R packages and just very strange stuff.
Yeah, JavaScript obfuscator. How do we de-obfuscate it? I don't know how to decrypt it. I'm confused. Wow. All right.
Remember in the early days of the Pack Theater when comedy shows went for 55 minutes? I prefer this.
Never our show.
Yeah, our show always went.
Hour
You know,
and a
we
half.
never had a. Yeah.
That's why we're last.
Yeah. No. I'm loving that this is so freeform. Because my show does it a little bit like that too, as the last show of the night. So
Yeah.
it sounded like it was a dig. I love this.
The only problem with the pack being the last show is that we have tons of gear and we have to like set it up.
Yep.
But then we have to like half break it down because there's other shows going on. And then we have to reset up the gear and then they go late. The shows always go late. So then we always end up running like a half hour late because they're late and then we have to set up our gear. So then people start coming a half hour late to our show because they're sick of waiting outside for half an hour. And then magically we'll
This
have
is
a
true.
show where the show before us ends early and we're set up and we're ready to go, but nobody's there because they all assume that we're going to be a half hour late. It's like a no-win.
Yeah. Go sketch yourself. We always started the show with a gong because I was so frustrated at the show before us going over so often that I wanted to walk into the theater and just bash a loud gong.
The worst is when it was an
And
improv,
then that
an improv show before us that would go long. Because that's like you could just
And
call it whenever.
that's right. Yeah, I remember that
I
show.
forget what show. Usually it was the book report, which
I'm pretty sure it was
They would
the Lady
occasionally go over,
Invitational
but-
was the show.
what
I
show?
was in book report.
The Lady Invitational.
Oh. Book report were pretty respectful, but then sometimes they would have like a show was like the best of show and they'd start 15 minutes late and they'd be like, we have 14 sketches.
Well, book report. The thing with book report is it was basically the go sketch yourself of like a sketch team show, and so it was like anyone was welcome, and so they became these amazing overblown shows where we did have like 14 sketches, and everyone really got a chance to be a part of something really cool. But they were very big shows. But the producers were very good at it, and I respect the hell out of them. And I miss book report.
Yeah. It's so cold
Brother
in
Wags
here. I gotta
in the
figure
chat
out
saying
how to turn it
deobfuscate. All right. Brother Wags in the chat saying deobfuscate this, which I imagine is what somebody says when they send you a pixelated picture of their genitalia.
Yeah. If we had our own channel, we could put pixelated pictures of genitalia up. And it wouldn't affect other people if we got kicked off.
That's true.
That's the problem
Um,
here. If we do...
that's-
Can I say a mea culpa for the stripper that got us kicked off for 24 hours?
To a culpa.
What?
I'm saying to a culpa.
Oh.
But that, whatever, that sucked. That was very
My idea for the bit
ridiculous.
was for her to do the striptease in a full sweater, like giant, like a sweater and a puffy jacket and like snow pants. And that's what I told her. And that's what we agreed upon. But then when it was time to do the dance, she showed up and she had this like dress on that was like halfway between the knee and the hip. She was like, this is what I'm going to dance in, and I didn't push back. She was a great dancer. She did amazing, Erica. She was very talented. But I'm assuming the fact that you could kind of see her butt, sort of, is why we got banned for 24 hours. And I should have been firmer, and I should have made her wear ridiculous clothes. But then her dancing probably would have been as good. So I don't know. That's my mea culpa.
Frankie, you should have been firm like your own butt.
I should have what?
Like your own firm butt. You should have been firmer in your stance.
That's right. I barely have a butt. It's like one of my biggest problems in life, which is pretty good. Probably my biggest problem in life is my hole in my skull. But my second biggest is I have no butt and it's impossible to sit anywhere. Like all sitting hurts.
It's really tough.
And Oscar has the same he has no ass either. So I've passed it on to him.
How do you know he has no?
I look at his butt and it's flat and barely existent like mine, and Stephanie looks at it and says, "That's your butt." I mean, I don't get to look at my butt that often. I just know whenever I try on pants. Like one time I went to go get a suit fitted, and the tailor was like measuring me, and he like scoffed and he said, "You have no derriere." That was like 10 years ago, maybe. That's when I first found out I didn't have a butt. I just thought, especially because I'm a big guy, I've been a much bigger guy. So usually you think of like a bubble butt situation.
Sure.
I got nothing. Yeah, we have a Hank Hill butt. It's just it's a rectangle.
I don't really have anything. I don't really have anything to add to your butt situation. Oh, sorry. It did bring to mind a high school debate coach for one of our rival high schools, who was the man with the biggest butt that I've ever seen. Like, he just had a huge butt.
How big was that butt?
He was sort of. I mean, the guy must have had, a 44-inch waist at the minimum. Like, I remember I've tried on pants for like, a 48-inch waist or something like that, and I can sort of fit in one of the legs. Like, it was definitely that type of situation.
I've definitely been.
This
I've
guy.
probably been close to 44 when I was at my biggest for my waist, for sure. Probably maybe bigger.
I've been 44.
Yeah.
I think I've been 44.
How big's your butt? 818-650-3275.
How big is your butt? That's the question we're trying to ask. Also, Brother Wags asked if did I ever end up having COVID or not. So far, I've been tested for COVID now, I don't know, 4 times, 5 times, maybe more. So all PCR tests and no positive tests.
You gotta get
yet.
an antibody test to see if you had it. Although they might have waned. I think you had it when we first did the test, because didn't it come back as inconclusive the first time?
It did come back inconclusive the first time. Yeah.
And then they tested it more.
You're a real Justin Turner.
Ice Cream Cone proposing a game, guessing what classes and clubs Bilo was part of in high school. Oh my god.
Oh
Debate.
Man. There's a lot of them. There's
Really?
a lot of them. So
do you want to guess me? Guess me first.
Um,
None. I wasn't in any. All right, let's guess you.
None. Wow. Damn.
No. I mean, we didn't really have clubs in high school. We were in the middle of Manhattan. We just did whatever the fuck we wanted. We just left and went and explored the city. Ice Cream Cone guessing 4-H. Were you in 4-H?
No. My high school was not rural enough to have a 4-H.
What about debate? You're definitely
there was
on
no
debate.
ice skating team. There was no ice skating team at my high school, so I did not participate in Deb Jones. Deb Jones is bringing up ice skating multiple times, which I did do. I ice skated, figure skated, but I did not. I never competed. I was never good enough to compete. Nor is there, I believe, any high school that has a ice skating team.
Debate. You definitely did debate, right?
I did do debate. I did congressional debate.
Quiz bowl.
Yep, that's right.
These I know. What else? Chorus.
Chorus. I was in the chorus for 2 years or something like that. But I beefed with the chorus director, and then took more science classes.
Ooh, Deb Jones says
Ice Cream
Japanese
Cone.
Club.
Japanese Club. No, I was not part of the Japanese Club.
Wow.
There was like a Japanese nerd club, but I was not part of it.
Ice Cream Cone gets a math
And
club.
when I say math club, sure, yeah, mathletes, absolutely.
You were in the math club? Of course.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know why I'm surprised.
Oh yeah.
Were people supposed to be in clubs in high school? Is this why I didn't get into any colleges?
I think yeah, partly.
Is that I didn't play the game.
I think I played baseball in the 8th grade. Fun fact: I won best most improved player because they thought I was going to be so bad, and they were surprised that I got 2 hits all season, and they gave me a wristband at the end for most improved player.
That's pretty nice.
What was it, like a slap band, or was it a lanyard?
It was I don't know if you follow baseball, but my hometown's 2 biggest players are Craig Biggio and Frank Catalanato. And it was a Frank Catalanato wristband because my baseball coach used to play with him.
That's pretty cool.
And then I was in the improv club in high school.
Oh, I did do improv.
bad.
I did do improv in high school.
We had an improv club at my high school, and I thought it was stupid. So who's laughing now?
Nobody.
All
It's
of the
12:30 at
people.
night on a Saturday, and literally nobody's laughing. I was also in student. I was in student
I also-
government, and I got impeached.
No way.
Yeah. Did I not tell you that story?
For what? Embezzlement?
No.
I hope not. Actually, I hope yes.
I got to. I did not score chicks, Brother Wags. I had one girlfriend in high school, very briefly. And I took Martin Shkreli to prom. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was the publicity secretary, which meant that I got to do the announcements in the morning over the radio during homeroom, which I turned into like a real radio show, and all the teachers hated it because I was just loud and obnoxious and would like do segments. I would do like it was like a morning zoo radio show that was like just me, and I would pick. There was like a student handbook with all the students' names, and I would pick a random student every day and say they were the student of the day. And then I was like a hero of the people, but all the teachers fucking hated me. And we had a student government office where I brought my Nintendo 64. So we would just play video
Amazing.
games between classes. And my friends wanted the key to the room so that they could play, who are not in student government, wanted the key to the room to play video games. So, and I was like, no, you can't have my key. And then one time I left my keys somewhere, and my friend Lane took the keys. And then later in the day, I was like, hey, Frankie, I got to go down and make a copy of a restricted key. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, wow, that's weird. I lost my keys today. I guess today is like a key-themed day. Sure, I'll go with you to a random locksmith. And so we go to Chinatown because we just heard that that's where you go to get things done that you're not supposed to. And the first one we went to, they copied the key.
Yep.
And then he was like, here's your keys back. And I was like, what? He's like, shut up. You knew that we were going here to copy your key. I was like, no, I didn't. And then like 2 months later, somebody told a teacher about it, and I got in trouble. I got impeached from the student government. That was my punishment. But it was really just they were so happy to kick me the fuck off the radio. They were tired of hearing my stupid voice every morning.
It's so Orwellian, It's so Orwellian.
Yeah, and then
It's
kids
like
wanted to
1984.
protest. Like, because all the kids loved my dumb announcements. So they were going to stage a big protest, and then the principal asked me to write an op-ed in the school newspaper asking them to not protest. So somewhere that exists.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I had to write it. That was part of my
in the
punishment.
8th grade, I played Smee.
What?
I played Smee in the 8th grade Peter Pan.
I don't know what that is.
No, it's like it's the second male lead in Peter Pan.
Oh, Peter
behind
Pan.
Captain Hook.
Okay. Wait, there's a second male lead in Peter
You
Pan?
know who got? Well, because Peter Pan's always played by a girl.
Isn't Captain
so
Hook
Captain
the
Hook
male
is
lead
the
in
male
Peter Pan? Oh, so you're saying the second male lead.
Yeah. So what happened was I auditioned, and I gave a good audition, and then the person that got Captain Hook didn't even audition. That's how bad I was at singing.
Who the fuck is Smee?
Me is Captain Hook's little funny sidekick.
Oh, I see.
They
Well, that
cast
makes
me as the
sense.
funny guy. He's like the Bob Hoskins guy.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
on stage.
All right, typecasting a
You,
little bit, right,
are you
Hunter?
familiar with Peter Pan? What's that?
I said typecasting. Cast you as Bob Hoskins.
Are you familiar with Peter Pan?
I can't. You're breaking up a little bit.
All right. Are you familiar with Peter Pan?
With Peter Pan? I guess I'm not, because I didn't know who the fuck Smee was, so I guess I'm not. I mean, I thought I was.
Okay, so there's a scene where Smee and all the bad guys, they kneel down and listen to a tree stump, which is where everyone's hiding. And when I leaned down by that tree stump, my pants tore right the fuck open on stage. And I had to spend the rest of that show in the back of crowds in jeans as the fucking second male lead of Peter Pan. Like standing way in the back of the ensemble, yelling my lines to him.
I feel like Smee is not the second male lead of Peter Pan. I feel like somebody
Smee
told.
is 100%.
Let's look at the call.
Someone
Let's
in the
see what
chat
number on
agrees.
the call sheet. Let's look at the movie Hook. This is how we're gonna settle this. We'll see where Hook is listed in the cast of, or Smee is listed in the cast of the movie Hook.
Hook is very different.
All
Because
right.
Hook has Peter Pan played by a man.
All right, we'll find Peter Pan. We'll find the most recent Peter Pan. There's one in 2003.
Do not remember that one.
Directed by P.J. Hogan. All right. I think you win. Smee is fifth on the list. And the second, if you're counting Peter Pan as a woman, he is the second male.
Again, in movies, Peter is usually, I think, played by a man, but
Yeah.
in
the play,
on-
it's usually
on-
played by a girl.
Yeah.
We're against all of that.
So that was my. I also played Manicle as in a paid acting gig where I wound up cursing out a child mid-performance once. They shouldn't have let me act.
Do you think I could give Josh Hawley a noogie?
Probably not. I think he's probably relatively strong. But you could probably give, yeah. What's her name? Miller, the Illinois congresswoman, freshman Illinois congresswoman who like started a speech by saying Hitler was right. I believe children are our future.
What a smart thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just be like, yeah.
What a
Hitler,
great
Hitler
thing
was
to
right.
point
I do like bread is delicious. Like I'm sure Hitler had lots of uncontroversial opinions. We should just look up all of Hitler's That's what we need for our political runs. We need to think of anything that Hitler ever said that was like really banal. Like,
And then accuse people
yeah,
of
no
quoting
matter what
Hitler.
they say. Hitler also said good evening. You got a call. I think I know who this is. Hello, Dark Matters. After the Matters.
This is Dark Matters.
Yeah, so Smee is not the second lead male. You have two, the Darling brothers. They're in on that a lot more than Smee is.
Ooh. Chess Devil
So
coming.
I would say Smee is number
Ooh,
4.
Chess Devil saying Smee is 4th. Coming for you, Hunter.
Oh, Chess Devil's gonna come for me? How about Chess Ghost?
Uh-oh.
What?
What?
I got a little Chess Ghost going on right now.
Oh, no. We'll talk about that later. This is not important. But yeah, number 4. Smee is number 4.
Wow.
This sounds more believable.
Feels like 4th.
I mean, the Darling boys, they're in the movie, in the movie from the beginning. And they're always around the Lost Boys and Peter Pan.
Right.
Pretty much almost every time you see Wendy, she's either with Peter or her brothers. Smee's only around when Hook's there.
Counterpoint. When's the last time you saw a movie that was about kids that didn't bill the adults first?
Wait, repeat that question? I'm sorry.
Most movies starring kids still do bill the adults first, because that's usually where the star power comes from, and that's usually where the contractual billing comes from. So even though it might be a bigger role, Smee is still the number 2 billed role in that show when it comes to male performances.
You're telling me Smee was number 2 on the call sheet for men actors?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I mean, maybe 4 scenes with old Hooky over there. Sorry. I gotta go.
Oh
Wow,
man.
I think Chess Devil may have
something happened to Chess Devil.
the laughter bug. We won't find out. Brother Wags wants to know if he was at the Capitol on Wednesday. I don't know. He's definitely driving distance. That's right. We do debate Peter Pan
I hope I
casting
didn't
that
scare him
neither
away.
of us know. All right, we've got one more
Yeah,
call.
it's definitely fun when the two
Oh, no, what
people
happens?
whose video are
The
on
call went away.
just don't talk. We weigh the pros and cons of whether Smee is the second
This is
or
Smee
4th
Matters.
male lead.
Sorry, we got a call and I missed it. All right, I'm fading. We gotta go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
My computer's dead.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining the Matters, and we love
if
your
anybody
calls.
has a lead on where,
We'll see
where
you
they
next
have
week.
audio interfaces that are in stock, because I think mine is busted, shoot me an email. And as
Say
Oscar
good night,
says,
Dada.
Good night, Dada.
good night.
Say I love you, Dada.
Yeah, for
I love
Dada.
Yeah. Mwah.
Oh.
So cute. Even sideways. All right. Good night. Oh, next week. Wait, we didn't talk about next week.
Yeah.
Name my baby, right?
Name
should we do that
Frankie's
next week,
baby
or should we do
next
it for
week.
my birthday? Because my birthday show is going to be in 2 weeks. It'll be my birthday.
Let's do it in 2 weeks,
All right.
because I think we can get. Yeah.
2 weeks, we're going to name my child who's going to be born in February. All right, that was it. All right, good night, everybody.
All right.